the worst finisher bracket. Last round with Dolph Ziggler Zig Zag up against Roman Reigns' horrible Superman punch. Are you guys ready to answer? Do you want to do a recap or what do you think? You want to listen to Ultimate Warrior song some more?
Recap it real quick.
I'm starting at the quarterfinals. Apollo Crews standing moonsault up against the Last Chancery. For people that have never heard that, like everyone on the planet, it is Austin Aries.
That's not true. A lot of nerds out there
that know what the name of that move is. No. Apollo Crews moonsault is worse. World's Strongest Slam by Mark Henry up against the Zig Zag. Well, Zig Zag wins, so we just said it was in the finals. Pay attention.
That's a bad move.
AJ Styles Clash versus the Twisted Bliss. And although the Twisted Bliss is a weak-ass crossbody, just the whole Styles Clash thing where it would like break someone's neck if you do it wrong, and it's not that great of a move to begin with. That moves on. Sorry, Cam. And the Rough Rider up against Superman Punch. And Rough Rider sucks, but Superman Punch is... First of all, it's being done by a guy who's constantly in the main event. So you think he'd have a better move than a fucking weak-ass punch. And he jerks off his hand. So Superman Punch wins that. Or loses, depending how you look at it. Semifinals. Apollo Crews' standing moonsault up against the Zig Zag. Zig Zag is the clear winner here. Because at least Apollo Crews shows off some athleticism with his flips. Styles Clash against Superman Punch.
Zig Zag is dumb.
This was a tough one. But in the end, Superman Punch wins. The ooh-ah, that was enough. Saying ooh-ah was enough to piss people off to make it win. And now it brings us to the finals. Zig Zag. Superman Punch.
Who cares?
Who's his worse? Is it Dolph Ziggler or the
Jabron. Jabron.
or Roman Reigns? And speaking of Roman Reigns, my nephew got a Roman Reigns action figure for Easter, and it talks. And everything it says is something I've never heard Roman say in my life.
Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's so bad. And then he has a John Cena figure, which is saying, like, John Cena things. Like, things John Cena would always say.
Here we go.
Roman's just like, oh, I'm Roman. You're never going to defeat the Roman Empire. It's like, he's never said that in his life. You ready? I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Like, what the fuck? How is that a thing? So keep that in mind when you make your choices.
I've also convinced my nephew that Roman Reigns is the worst ever, and AJ Styles is the best. So it's a big plus on me and Jeremy.
Yeah, I got him Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and Cam got him Macho Man and
Dean Ambrose.
And he's like, Easter Bunny, or was it Easter Bunny or Mom?
Yeah, Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny got me Roman Reigns and John Cena. I was like, Roman Reigns, throw him in the garbage. He's like, oh, is Roman Reigns suck? I'm like, yeah, he's the worst. He's like, later he's like, does Roman win any matches? I go, yeah, he wins all the goddamn time. Why is he a bad wrestler? I'm like, God, you don't understand wrestling at all.
Well, I got him to say, he'll be like, he'll go to me and be like, hey, who's the best wrestler? I'm like, who's the best? I'm like, who do you think? He's like, AJ Styles. I was like, that's right, AJ Styles. Always AJ Styles. Like, that's the only appropriate answer.
If someone says Roman, you're like, fuck you.
And I told him if his friends said Roman was the best, say, you're an idiot. AJ Styles is better. So I don't know. It might go bad when he goes back to school.
You, sir, are an idiot.
So when he gets back to school on Monday, I don't know, shit could go himself. But either way, he'll be standing up for what this family believes in.
Yeah, he knows. And he's seen AJ wrestle, so he knows for himself that he's great. Okay, so who wants to go first? Maybe I'll go first.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah!
Ooh, ah!
Yeah! Umaga.
Oh,
Umaga. Speaking of terrible finishers, Umaga.
Who's your pick?
Just because of the fact that this move has beaten so many people. Superman Punch.
Randy?
Zig Zag's not beating anybody these days.
Zig Zag.
Zig Zag. So this is hard. I hate...
Haha, it's on you now. Who
I hate
has the worst...
both of these moves so much. But I'm going to go... At least the Zig Zag is, like, original. Originally dumb, but still original. And he's the only one that... I don't know how it's a Superman Punch.
How do you respond to this?
Blowhard. I thought that would help you, but it didn't.
Boy.
It's there again. It's there again.
That's Bush League.
Plain tickle butt.
I'm going to go with...
Are you done playing tickle butt, huh?
Who said that?
AJ.
Oh, AJ. I'm going to go with Superman Punch because I think it's stupid.
Superman Punch! Woo!
Dumbest move on the planet. And I just hate Roman Reigns so
Can you
much.
put your version of Roman's song?
What a rough week for... He loses his brother, then he loses
This
worst-
may be the worst thing that's happened to him.
worst bracket on a hugely successful podcast.
Acapella, name that entrance theme.
Oh, I was like, why? This has got to be a horrible week for Reigns. He may kill himself.
Hopefully. It was a joke. That was a joke.
What's worse?
I don't care.
Worst World Wrestling Podcast picking his move as the worst finisher or his brother dying? Which one's
Well, I feel like he knew his brother was going to die for a while, at least since 2014. He didn't see this one coming.
Hey,
this one?
at least
It's blind.
now there'll be more food at the table when he goes back.
Hey, that barbecue joint can probably reopen, then we'll get eaten out of house and home. As soon as he came off the truck, Rosie says, Rosie, we need that for fucking dinner! And he's like, blah, 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 blah.
So who wants to tweet this to Roman?
I'll tweet it through. I don't give a fuck. What's he gonna do? Open his fanny pack and find his keys and come fight me? No, I'm all set. I'll get his mom jeans out of the house.
Is Roman a fanny pack guy?
Yes. He dresses like an 80s wrestler. They showed one promo. I forget who he was doing a storyline with that was like, I think it was someone was stalking him at his house. A year, 2 years ago? And he had, oh my god, this is the fucking stupidest thing. And he had mom jeans on with a fanny pack and a black tank top, and he was like laying on the floor with his kid. He dresses like an 80s wrestler.
Oh my god.
Ooh-ah! Ooh-ah! Alright,
Supreme
so that's the
champion.
bracket.
I like how it says, the tournament thing says, Supreme Champion, Superman Punch. Worthy Adversary, Zig Zag.
So that was our bracket. I think we came up with a good decision. I think either it was a toss-up. Either of them were they're both pretty fucking horrible.